Set! Black 18! Hit! Ready! Set!
Good job, D. Good job.
Set! Hit! Got set! Wide 53! Wide 53! Hit!
Wow. He's on his back.
Set! Red 80! Right on the hit! Let's go! Set! Black! Hit! Ready! Set! Wide on the hit! Blue idiot! Ready! Set it! Ready! Hit!
Here we go.
Set! Got set! Hit!
Money in the bank, baby.
Set! Hit!
Hang in there.
Let's go! Right on the hit!
Don't be scared. You smell that chicken claw.
Ready! Hit!
Okay, baby.
Ready! Wide on the hit!
Boy, baby.
Ready! Blue idiot! Ready! Set! Blue! Set! Red! Set it! That's it! Black! Hit it! Set! Hit!
There we go.
Let's go! Set! Wide 29! Wide 29! Hit! Ready! Right on the hit! Ready! Set! Hit! Ready! Set! Red 54! Right on the hit! Ready! Set! Blue idiot!
Good job, D. Good job, baby.
Set! One! Set!
Eyes up.
Got set! Red! Hit!
Yeah, baby. Play to win.
Set! Black! 4! Hit! Let's go! Set! Hit! Ready! Right on the hit!
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, baby.
Ready! Set! Hit! Ready! Set! Wide on the hit! Ready! Blue idiot! Set! Set! That's it! Blue! Hit! Set! Blue! Wait! Hit!
Not going anywhere, man.
Let's go!
Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard. So the Missouri Tigers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
They thought it was worth the risk to try that 58-yard field goal, but now they put their defense in a tough spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now they'll try the right side. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Got some green grass. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run him again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The running back has it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's got it inside the 15, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Fresh center downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Huffman. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Tigers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Memorial Stadium. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the 2nd.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got an alley. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just smothered on the play. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They want to run it left here. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. From the gun. Back open in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike pay dirt. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Tigers! They take the lead here in the second half. Missouri has the ready to go on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
It's first and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got the back over the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. Breaks the tackle. Got the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find... in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Looking long. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Handoff to the single back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He couldn't find anywhere to... This offense has it with really good field position. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unload. But there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. They'll try the counter. Oh, he's got some space. And they swarm him under.
Well, on a 2nd and forever situation, they hand it off, and they're able to get a big portion of yardage back now to at least give themselves an opportunity to convert this 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his back in the middle. They'll knock him down right. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Rides to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught, and he's got room. He got the 1st down. He found the corner, and that'll do it for this one. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. How How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and
ready. Set. Set it. Ready. Set. Blue 30. Blue 30. Escape. Circuit. Check. Circuit. Circuit. Punch, punch, punch! Move, go, move, go, go!
Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game they are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see.
Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. The Tigers offense will now get its first chance with the football. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Give to the back. Turning it on. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Right side, it's Huffman. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Wide receiver going in motion. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Second down to the air. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
This quarterback part of their running game. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Drives inside. He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up. just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. Knocked down immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. Out wide right, it's Huffman. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They think there's room to run to the right here.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Yeah. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Hand it to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
He's changing the play. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes his man miss. Snags it, and there's running room. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Third down play from the gun. Finds his target. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got a little grass. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Give to the running back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Wants to throw one first. Spits it out to the back. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman...
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Gets the back moving. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. From the gun. Back open in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Tigers in the hurry up.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs them up. It's 1st and 15. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires quickly. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he's stopped on the play. That'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Tigers! They wanted to finish, and that they did. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is
Missouri, there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention.
Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Gonna run it. It's Wheeler. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the... So Missouri's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Working the ground game. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
At the 45 on his way. All by himself down the middle. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
This is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. They're working that left side. On his feet at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking for running room. Finds a crease at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hoffman. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. Could not make his way to the corner.
great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. Inside the 50. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. From the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, I'd love to see this offense be physical like this to finish the 1st half. Like, you're up by 3, put a good 1st half together. Going into the half right here, got a chance to make this a 2-score game, and I want to chew a lot of this clock. I don't want to give them a lot, so if we can run the football, be consistent, and add to our lead before the half.
Shakes off the defender. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down, I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen.
Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 15, he's loose. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the ground, he's got it again. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 14 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Hurricanes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They win their 2nd straight game, and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now over to your game in Champaign. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Missouri wants to go fast. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? That one just came off his hand badly.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still...
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Job running the football.
The Tigers will line it up on... and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Hoffman. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Trying to establish the run. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Completes it in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On play action. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. They will stop. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Turning it on. Past the 50, the 40, past the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5. Drops back on 1st down. Back's got it on the screen. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires immediately. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Got his man on the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense. And back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we gotta stay aggressive.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Firing to the right, complete.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And the Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his man down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the... All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. He did have one blocked earlier in the game, but this time for the win. It's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the... Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played lately.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? And just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.